Hi, Callie. My name's Dex Troxel, and I'm with Superior Foods, and I'm just here to tell you a little bit more about our company today. So I'm just going to share my screen real quick. All right, can you see everything? Awesome. Okay. So to begin, my name's Dex Troxel. Again, with Superior Foods, and we are a value-based company that's been serving Cisco since 1989. And what I want you to take away from that little statement is that no matter what, I want you to never be able to question my and my company's intent. And that sort of holds true to our company's core values. Let me just try to go to the next slide. Okay. So again, we are a value-based company, and what we want to do is provide food and contribute to the global supply chain for the benefit of everyone involved. And what that means to us is that sometimes we're not going to get the price that we want. As you know, people in the agricultural industry are often price takers. So not 100% of the time everyone's going to get the price they want. Sometimes we're going to have to settle and let the consumer get the price that they need. But that's okay, because in the long run, what our company wants and what Walmart wants, I know, is that for everyone involved to benefit. That can be sometimes just the consumers benefiting and just maintaining that consumer base for whatever product we're giving you. But we just want to make sure that everyone involved, that being us, you, the consumers, and everyone in between, is always satisfied. And we're trying our best to make sure that everyone is doing the best that they can because of our business. But just a little bit about our company. We are a manufacturer. So that means that we have plants where we actually manufacture our products, which makes our company somewhat unique compared to other companies within the same realm of business. And then on top of that, we're also just a global supplier of frozen fruits, vegetables, and value-added frozen products, which I'm going to touch on a little bit more later in the presentation. But that's really at the core of what our company is and who we are as a supply chain and a supply chain management company. So just a little bit about our background. Just some important key points: founded in Watsonville, California in 1980. And since then, we've just had so many accolades and so many great things happen to our company as we've grown. Of course, just some big ones: sustainability awards, supplier of the year, market leading sustainability initiative. Just everything that we've done has sort of been in order to make us a better company and make us grow. So we're constantly on the move, and our sales are consistently growing as a result. Here's just a picture of our sales. So of course, in 2014, we started with $82 million. And since then, 2019, we've grown to $150 million, which of course, this growth is very impressive. I'm sure that a large company like Walmart loves to see numbers like this. But on top of this growth, another important aspect of our company is that we don't want our sales to just vary from year to year greatly. We want both consistent and constant growth, which you can see from our sales that our company has been able to obtain in the last 6 years. Again, just rephrasing that, we don't want one year, say 2015, to be the $87 million, and then the next year we're making 150, and then we go back down maybe to 114. We would rather it be that it's consistent. We're always meeting the needs of our customers and of our suppliers who we're supplying to, and just making sure that we're growing not super rapidly, but at a pace that we're comfortable with as a mid-sized company, and just comfortable with seeing that consistent growth, making sure that we know that this industry is one that's always going to be growing, and making sure that we're doing our part in growing that industry. So first of all, this slide is just sort of a overview of who we are. So most companies are looking for two main things, and those things are supply diversification and risk management. And that's something that our company definitely has. So first of all, for diversification, to touch on that, just a small production overview in the bottom right corner. Our main product, of course, is broccoli. But on top of that, we're producing strawberries, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, spinach, mango, sugar snaps, asparagus, soybean, avocado. Obviously very diversified, going from a vegetable like broccoli to berries such as strawberries, and then other different fruits as well. But of course, yeah, again, broccoli is our main product, but we're very diversified over the entire industry, making sure that we have a foothold in not just one main product, but of course all the others as well, so that in case something happens to broccoli, say we have a shortage one year, we would be able to spread our business to other products as well and make sure that you're still getting products that you need. And then, of course, touching on our global sourcing. Again, Superior Foods is a global company. So most of our sourcing is going to be coming from Central and South America. That's going to be like the main producers of our broccoli, the avocados, soybeans, asparagus, and so on. But on top of that, we also produce quite a bit, 20% in the European Union and North America, and 10% of our production is in Asia or other places around the world. So obviously a very diversified company. We have a foothold in a lot of different markets all around the world. So it's super interesting to see how we've grown over the years and how this aligns with our sustained growth over the years in that I explained a little bit earlier. And then we have 9+ supply managers, 2 supply development people, and 1 supply support person. And this is super important to us because not only are we growing in this aspect, and not only are we producing quite a bit and diversifying, we also have people in charge of making sure that this growth and where we're growing and where we're sourcing our products from is efficient, and we're making sure that we have a lot of experience in this group for knowing how to diversify effectively and knowing how to manage our risk in different places. Because of course, being a global supply company, it's very, very hard to make sure that everything's going right all the time. So just having that much experience and knowing that you're going to be getting your products and we're going to be getting our products from a, first of all, ethically sourced place, and then a sustainably sourced place is super core to our company's values. And then another center of basically all of our operations, of course, we're working with food all the time. So at the absolute core of all of our operations has to be our commitment to biosecurity, because flat out, if the food is not safe and we're causing some sort of a disease from our food or something's wrong with our food, our quality is not consistent, people aren't going to be able to buy it and people aren't going to want to buy it. So we have ongoing investments, making sure that we are doing our absolute best to make sure that we're protecting the customer's well-being. And that's just sort of our top quote. We have to make sure that the customer is always satisfied, and we have to put the customer first no matter what, which I'm sure you understand, having worked in the retail sector for as long as you have. Buying from our company is always going to be a good idea for that, because no matter what, we have plant audits, we have people in charge of making sure that no matter what product that we're putting out, it's always going to be of top quality. And that just sort of goes over to our left side here on the slide, our FSQA resources, making sure that our food safety is our top priority. We have 10+ years of plant management and auditing experience, and then 40+ years experience in the group as a total. Just making sure that our food is safe and we're putting out our top quality product at all times. So another very, very cool aspect of our business that I really like learning about when I first was introduced to the business is our value-added imports. So again, we are producers and we produce around the world, but on top of that, we also import from around the world, and we have to make sure that our products that we're getting from everywhere else, we import a lot from South and Central America, a lot from Asia, and a lot from EU. So just making sure that our imports are, of course, taken care of on the paperwork side. You have to make sure that they follow all the trade guidelines, and we have a dedicated team just making sure that no matter what imports we're getting, we get them on time, they are up to regulation, and they're, of course, food safe. So just another core part of our business I think is super important, and especially for a business like us that's so large and so diversified all over the world, we have to have resources in place to make sure that our imports are of the quality that we need, and of course that Walmart would need, because Walmart is such a massive company, and you're in charge of so much just for frozen imports, because it's such a large industry, and just making sure that no matter where we get our food from, no matter where we get any of our products from, it's always going to be of the quality that we need. And we have 35 active warehouses. We hold and distribute $12 million in inventory and handle over 3,000. I'm not sure what the exact number is at the moment, but it's, I believe, just over 3,500 FCLs in just 1 year. So obviously it's a large part of our business, and a big part of what we do as a company is sourcing from other places and making sure that what we get is safe. And then beyond that, another important part of our business is our professional sales organization. So this sort of gets more into our diversification that I was talking about earlier, and just our market profile. Again, we are a very solidly mid-sized company, nearing more towards a very large company because of who we're producing for and the amount of companies that we're in. But our market profile is mostly, again, in North America, so fits with Walmart in that aspect. And then 15% in EU, 10% in Asia, and then 5% in Central and South America. So it's super important for us to have resources put towards sales. So just in our direct sales team, we have 60 plus customers, 40% plus or minus on industrial, 40% plus minus in retail club, and 20% plus minus in food service. So just super impressive accolades for our sales team. And in our sales team directly, we have 8 plus direct sales people, 8 plus business management people, and then over 130 years experience in just that small group. So again, super important. We put a lot of resources towards sales and making sure that no matter what, the people that we're selling to are satisfied, and the people that are selling are satisfied. Again, it's for the benefit of everyone, and that's sort of at the core of this company, making sure that everyone is doing well as a result of being part of this business and being part of the supply chain. And then just for our item detail, again, we have over 200 unique SKUs in our portfolio. So just having our salespeople be able to sell such a wide variety of different products is super important for our business, and especially as a value-added importer and a producer as well. Just knowing what we have, when, and being able to sell it to whoever they're selling to is super important for our business. So what I want you to take away from this as a potential customer is that no matter what, we're going to have someone that has your back. We just have so much experience in the industry, and someone is always going to know how to deal with your circumstances, whether that be, say, if you need more product than you expected, we're going to have someone who's going to be able to get you that product that you need in a timely manner. Or just beyond that, if you're just looking for someone for more information, we're always going to have someone on that team that's going to be available for you in order to ask them whatever you need to make sure that you have the information you need on your end. And that's super important to our company's core beliefs, and just being that everyone we work with and everyone that we interact with as a company should benefit as a result of working with us. And that's super core to our company's beliefs again. And then I'm not going to go super in depth of every single partnership that we have. This slide is basically just, saying we are a global company. We have so many global partnerships that it's almost impossible to deny that we are globally incorporated. And we have people all over the world counting on us as a company to provide a good service for them no matter what. And that stretches beyond just Walmart. That's all the customers that we work with. And all the people that we work with, all of our partners are a very select group of people. We don't just take in anyone. We want to make sure that the people that we're working with are top of the line. They want top of the line products like we do, and all of the production is going to be mutually beneficial, not just for our company, but for the people that we're working with. We want to make sure that, again, everyone is benefiting from working with Superior Foods. So that's just at the core and base of our values. But just to go over a couple big ones, We have a lot of partnerships in North America, a lot in Central and South America, many in Europe, and many in Asia as well. So it's just a brief overview of a few of the people that we're providing to, and that count on us constantly for our service. And we would love to have you be part of that group as well. And then again, just touching on our core global production. As I said, most of our production is going to be coming from Central and South America. And just a few of the main touching points. Again, we are mostly a company centered around the production of frozen vegetables. And our main product is broccoli. And for broccoli, almost all of our production is in the Central to South America, so Argentina and Ecuador. So those are going to be our main producers, which it's much easier to get product from, just going up north rather than across the sea on a boat. So just a simple thing to keep in mind for a company like Walmart that's most likely going to be buying our, broccoli products and other frozen products is, no matter what, we're going to be able to get the production to you whenever you need it. And then just touching again on not just Central and South America, but all around the world. We have production in the United States, Belgium, Italy, China, Vietnam, and Thailand, and Turkey. So just super cool places, and just shows again that we're globally incorporated, and no matter what, there's vegetables and there's frozen fruits and there's things like that that we can't get from South America. So just being globally diversified, it's going to allow us as a company to get whatever you guys need at Walmart at pretty much any time during the year. Just, do you have any questions so far for the presentation, and how's it sounding? Okay, awesome. So now just sort of bring this presentation to a slight conclusion, touching again as to who our company is. These are our 6 commitments, and these are our main values that we center our company around. Of course, trust. I sort of touched on this earlier with, you always being able to contact me or our sales group or just anyone in the company at any time, so that we can make sure that you're getting what you need. And then that sort of fades into reliability. We want to make sure that you get it right every time and we get our orders right every single time. We want to be consistent, and we want to make sure that you're getting the products that you need. Integrity, that's just a huge part of our business, and I think any great business. Again, as I said before, we're a value-based company, and I want to make sure that you do not have to question our morals at any time. Working with this company, I've never had to go home questioning, was what I did today the right thing to do? I think that our company being value-based and having a sales team and just the general teams that we do is super, super consistent. And we always work with the right intent. No matter what, even if things don't turn out 100% right, we want the intent to be there. We want to intend to do the best work possible. And then, of course, food safety, our dedicated team, and it being a huge part of our business, we want to make sure the customer is always going to be okay while eating any of our products, or just anyone in contact with any of our products is their well-being is at the forefront of our business. And then innovation, which I'll touch on in the next couple slides. We want to make sure that we're not staying stagnant. We want to keep that consistent growth going for our company. And the only way to do that, as you know, is innovation. We can't stay stagnant. We can't just be satisfied producing the same products the same way forever. We have to think of ways to get better as a company and produce more, be more cost effective, be more environmentally friendly, and just create solutions that'll improve our business all around. And then finally, community, which I'll touch on a bit more. As I said a little bit earlier in the presentation, this company's community is not the largest by any means, but we don't want it to be the largest. We want our customers to be a select group of people that we know follow our company's belief system, and that our company aligns with the company that we're working with belief system well. So as you know, Walmart, a large corporation like that, they're very focused on their consumers' well-being and the company well-being as well. And that aligns super well with our beliefs. And that's part of the reason why I'm here today talking to you, is that we believe that Walmart aligns with our beliefs, and thus we want to be a partner with you, and we want you to join our community as a seller to customers. Um, we want to make sure that the customers that we have are satisfied, and we believe that your company would be a good part of our team to do that. And then again, for community work, just extending past just that, we want to make sure that no matter where we're sourcing our food from in the world, no matter who's getting our products and giving us our products, we want to make sure that all of our partners benefit from working with our company, even if it's a very rural place, such as in our project in Guatemala. Most of our producers in Guatemala are working on 20 by 20 small farms in super mountainous terrains, and it's very, very hard to grow products there. But we worked with Guatemala to make sure that no matter what, we would be there for them on their side, giving them any aid that they need in order to grow their products and give it to our business. And then on top of that, because we're a larger company, smaller farms in Guatemala don't have the market power in order to sell to large corporations like Target. But we give them that partnership. Because we are such a large company, we are able to, provide Target with their products that they never would have been able to have before. So just super important for us to connect community to buyer. And I think that that's another core aspect of, we would be able to connect these small rural farms to Walmart, a business that they would never have a chance to connect with without our business and without our help. And then, just developing these small communities into a powerhouse within Guatemala, and making sure that their production is beneficial for their entire community. And so just a little bit of our future together, hopefully together at least. But we want to continue to be a value-based company for generations ahead. And I just want to emphasize the generations ahead part of this. We don't want to be, 1-2 gone. We don't want to be just a one-hit wonder in the food world. We want to be around for generations, and we want to see that consistent growth continue. That's always the plan for pretty much any business, but from our accolades, from the amount of connections that we have, and just our commitment to continuously growing and continuously innovating, I think that we can definitely achieve that. And I think that if we partner with Walmart, that growth is just going to continue. And no matter what, even if we aren't to partner together, which I do believe that we should, because I think that our two companies are a good fit for each other. But if something happens, something falls through, you find another supplier, we're still going to be here, no matter what. We're always going to keep growing, and we're going to remain ahead of the industry when it comes to food safety, when it comes to innovation, when it comes to community and everything. So no matter what, we just want to continue to grow as a company, and continue to grow our customer base. And what that looks like for Walmart is, if you want to join our team, that is amazing. It just shows a great commitment to your customers and to everyone around you, basically, because our company is so focused on making sure that everyone benefits from our products, not just the businesses. And that would look really, really great for Walmart, a company that is known for partnering with the people and with the people buying from their business. It's not a super business-centric company, which is very important to not only us, but I assume you as the buyer for Walmart. So again, just sort of a conclusion. I just want to wrap it up by saying, again, my name is Dex Troxel, real person, and I think that that's at the core of our company. Anytime you need help, anytime you need anything, I'm going to be here. If you have any questions about the presentation, I'm going to be here. No matter what, we want our entire business to be for the benefit of everyone. That's our buyers, that's our sellers, that's our customers, that's everyone in between. So just having a bunch of dedicated teams to making sure that our customers are satisfied is super important. And for Walmart, I'm going to be the sales representative, of course. So just touching base and making sure that you understand where our company's at, what we want in the future. Obviously, you're interested, being that you asked for the meeting today, um, but just showing that it's not just a one-way interest and you're interested in our company and we just don't really care. Our company is super dedicated to everyone that we have within our team, and we would be just as dedicated to Walmart. So yeah, that pretty much concludes our presentation today. So do you have any questions for me or anything that I can answer just in the meanwhile? Perfect. Thank you so much. So yeah, thank you again for meeting with me today, Callie. It was super nice to get to know you, and I hope to hear from you again in the future. Thank you very much.